Drinks and Spirits video. So, continuing on with a beer reviewers version of the Oscars called the Wraggies, won't you? Eh? And it's all fun but serious as well. Um, and obviously, this is for my local area. So, people watching around the country, please comment with your local breweries of the year. Let's spread the love for the breweries that are still here, because some have gone. There has been failures amongst local breweries. Some have disappeared. Um, some for sad reasons, and some for just gave up, and money as well, I suppose, that sort of thing. So, we must celebrate local and push our locals and try and go to pubs. When we're not in the middle of a stupid pandemic again. But anyway. So, for me, my local brewery of the year, this is tough. This is a very, very tough do. I'll give you an example of some of the great breweries around me. Neil Raptor, Liquid Light, Totally Brewed, Navigation Brewery, Lincoln Green Brewing Company, Castle Rock Brewery, Blue Monkey. Nearly forgot some of the breweries then. Shipston's, Nottingham Brewery. Yeah, there are some amazing breweries, and my heart is close to all of them, because it's not just the breweries, it's the pubs. There's a whole cascade of businesses that all come from those breweries, and people enjoying good beer. Mental health, it's such an important thing. As someone who suffers with stress, anxiety, depression, not so much depression, but certainly the anxiety and stress side of things. That ability to go out and have a drink in a pub, But in any case, so this year, I do love all the breweries mentioned. I have very high regard for the guys at Navigation Brewery for what they're doing. Their range of beers at the Robin Hood Beer Festival, side festival as well, if you want to be pedantic. But yeah, beer and cider festival. Their beers, their range of beers was stunning. And at Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, their range of beers again was stunning. As a craft beer brewery that also is a bit traditional, but craft, they are really pushing the boat out, and it is great to see. Liquid Light, we'll talk about them. Their tap room is amazing. They've done so well, so well, and their work ethos is stunning. Trust me. I don't really know a lot about Neon Raptor. They bring out some lovely stouts and sours, very nice. And one, if I can get hold of the Centaur Army, that might make it into my beers of the year, because I've drank it on, I'm sure I've drank it on keg. But in any case, yeah, a stunning brewery. Not so sure about some of their NEPAs and stuff like that they released. They all seem a bit samey. I know the names are different, but being honest, Totally Brewed, they do some great beers. A lot of variation on the same theme sort of beer. The same as Blue Monkey in that way. It's like a stout, but Titanic Brewery do the same. Obviously, Titanic Brewery is not in this. But yeah, another great. I mean, the breweries are outstanding. Blue Monkey, they've just started to bring out some new beers, and good, because new beers keep you relevant. New beers that are actually new and different as well. I'll just add that little proviso in there. Yeah, new beers, and like I say, going forward for all local breweries, adapting to change New beers are what keeps you relevant, keeps punters going back. We're in this craft beer world at the moment where it's changing at some pace, and the public, people like me, want new beers, want to try something new. And I know a lot of beers go to pubs, and a lot of beers are on keg and cask in pubs, but don't make it into bottle and can. I know there's an issue of cost. The good man at Lincoln Green actually explained it to me in a way that even this non-beer, non-brewery person could understand. We're not counting the microbreweries, no, sorry, the nano breweries in with this because I feel that they deserve a special category of their own. So I'm talking the bigger breweries who have actually got pubs or are big breweries, nationally known breweries. And obviously Lincoln Green did the most amazing thing this year, and some of these breweries have reached out to me, and especially Blue Monkey, especially Navigation. Um, Lincoln Green, obviously, with the beer, and also Castle Rock. So obviously, Lincoln Green, their range of beers is stunning, and you must check out their mixed cases. Um, they've got two stunning beers on at the moment: Robin's Red Fest and the Whiskey Edition. I've got both up the house. They're actually on my Beers of the Year shelf to be tested for the Beers of the Year because they could. I've already tasted Robin Redfest at the Beer Festival, Robin Hood Beer Festival, so I know its credentials, shall we say. Um, Obviously the Wraggies Golden Ale. It was a moment. I will go into a lot more depth about what it means and what it meant, not just to me either. Trust me, it means a lot to a lot of people all across the UK and around the world. Trust me. I mean, for me, the beer that, Wraggy's Golden Ale was just groundbreaking for me. But a lot of people know me because of a certain phrase that I say. When a beer is a box ticking beer, I call it, oh, I'm on Wraggy Avenue. That would be some name for a beer. Big Imperial Stout. It's got to be a big beer. And it's got to be a stunning beer as well. But so anyway, we'll talk about Castle Rock Brewery now. Now, here's a brewery that have got Harvest Pale, the champion beer of Britain. Screech Ale, Elsie Mo, Preservation, Sherwood. Sherwood brand is it? Names escape me sometimes. But they've got a good traditional side. They've also got the pilot project. And here's a side that I do wish they expand and move on more. I know it's difficult, costs, and there's obviously more to it than I know. But there was 3 pilot project releases. I managed to get 2 of them, or 2 out of, was it 4? And I got 2. Can't remember 100%. I was hoping they were going to bring a big Christmas beer out this year, but so yeah, we've got the traditional side. We've got the experimental / collaboration side, the Imperial Stouts with Emperor's Brewery, and we'll get on to Emperor's Brewery. He's not really in this because he didn't really seem to brew out his own brewery, but but obviously that collaboration with him also makes Nottingham breweries relevant. Trust me, it's never just about one particular brewery. You're a family. We're a family of Nottinghamshire, Nottingham breweries, East Midlands breweries, whatever. And the more we help each other, the more we all grow. So the more we see Castle Rock beers in the Lincoln Green pub, Lincoln Green beers in the Castle Rock pub, and so on and so forth. And even the likes of Neon Raptor on their bar. Different craft beer companies on their bar. I know they run keg, so something like a Bang the Elephant or alter ego on their bar. Same at Liquid Light. Have a guest beers on your bar from local breweries. We're all family, you know. You're all trying to do the same thing, trying to get the punters back into drinking beer, delivering the best experience. Um, so obviously you've got traditional, you've got the experimental collaboration thing. You've also got the craft beer side, and this is where, along with the likes of Attic Brew, who are actually brewing the beers for Castle Rock, using Castle Rock's what's the word? Not ingredients. It's they wrote the beers basically. Recipes. That's the word I was looking for. And over the last year, there's been some stunning beers. Actual full-on collaborations with Attic, but also these beers, these craft beers that are coming, along with Wildcard Brewery, and it's making a traditional brewery that still is, from most people's regard, a traditional brewery. It's making them very relevant. It's pushing them out. The bigger Castle Rock gets, the bigger we all benefit. We do not lose breweries in this city. You know, helping each other's out. And I'm also not forgetting about Magpie Brewery as well, and their stunning barrel drop pub. And again, they're stunning beers. Apologies, so many breweries. You did forget. Yeah, some cracking imperial stouts, and both Barrel Drop and Crafty Crow are great pubs for them. So, all in all, it's a very difficult decision. I've been to some of the breweries. I've spoken to people across all these breweries in some sort of fashion, albeit a little comment here and there. Now you've obviously got Black Irish Brewery as well, classed more, I suppose, as a microbrew, but they've got their own tap room. We'll put them, because they're a nationally known, quite a well-known nationally known company now. We'll keep them in the brewery sector as well. So, as you can see, and if people watching from out of Nottingham, a lot of these breweries are well known across the UK. It is a truly tough decision. I have love for every one of them. So the inaugural local brewery of the year for me, to win the inaugural Wraggies, not that it means a lot in the grand scheme of things. It's just one person's viewpoint. But as somebody who's a fan of beers and that, like I've said before, it's a viewpoint that I hold quite thing. And there's also a thing where it kind of pushes everyone to do better next year, because I'm watching. Oh yeah. I'll be buying the beers, so I know I'm watching. Yeah. But yeah, so brewery of the year for me, I've got to say Castle Rock Brewery. They just nudge it for me over Lincoln Green. It is close. Don't get me wrong. It's very, very close. Across Nottingham's breweries, there is some stunning stuff happening. They're making Nottingham very, very relevant. Very relevant. And I thank you for that. I've had a great experience in town this year, but I'll talk about that on pub reviews, the pub of the year. So yeah, for me, Castle Rock Brewery, with its collaborations, with its traditional beers, Snow White and Cosmic Dancer are in pubs at the moment. Midlands Bitter, the Attic Brew collab, is in pubs. And the Wildcard one, which has just slipped my mind, is also in pubs, or coming to pubs at least. Yeah, and when I look at what they do in their pubs as well, the amount of different breweries they support, Castle Rock Brewery. Yeah, I think it's a valid point that you are supporting not only your own beers, but you're supporting. I've seen Bang the Elephant in there. I've seen Lincoln. Have I seen Lincoln Green in Castle Rock Pub? Not sure if I have actually. No, I don't think I have. It'd lovely to have a Wraggies golden ale brew. Get it in the pub. But anyway, next summer. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's a valid thing. And that today is my last of my Wraggies awards today. The next ones will be tomorrow, and I'll bang another 4 in. And the other awards are Nano Brewery of the Year, Nottingham, a local brewery. Local, not just Nottingham, borders of Nottingham, local brewery. Local Beer of the Year. Tough one. It's a tough. I might have to do a few different categories for that one. Local pub, tap room, tap bar, and micro pub, because there's enough different ones now. And I think that'll be it. Thank you all for anybody watching this. Please, if you've got your own local brewery of the year, post your comments below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I may be wrong, I may be right on all things. So yeah, it's all good. Cheers everyone. See you soon.